Hello everyone, this is Gorax. In today's video, I will show you how I finally managed to do Grave of Venom level 5. I've been using the same strategy that most of the people are, which means good formation placement with healer with minimum HP, the lowest HP healer in the top corner, tank with as much defense as possible, which is Horus in my case because it's a free-to-play account, so I don't have any advantage on levels and stamina and equipment as well, or from previous season. I've been using my Traveler as Frost for the shield, and I'll talk about the gear just in a second because that's the most important thing here. Hexandra to bring AoE heal, and since I don't have the damage dealer that most people have, I used Ally here because I choose him as my first damage dealer. As you can see right now, I have quite cool equipment because I've been farming that all day, but before I started farming it, I was still using the rares. So let's quickly go about the equipment and the stats you should be using. First of all, the most important thing in this fight is your tank. I've been using Horus. I have another tank that will work well, but since we are already past the free rebuild, I can't use him, which will be Garius, who has amazing skills and defense stats as well. As I mentioned, the most important thing here is your defense stat. You need to get it as high as possible. Let's quickly jump into the character menu because it's easier to tell you exactly what I have. So in here, if we press Sun View, we can see the total stats. So these are the stats that, well, actually, these are not the stats that Horus cleared it with. Oh no, actually they are, because this is the equipment I was able to get from just enjoying the game, basically. So I focused on the max HP and defense here to ensure we survive the fight as long as possible. As you can see, I got 25,000 basic HP and plus 17,000 from equipment. I got 940 basic defense and 650 extra. Okay, these are the two stats that you really need to focus on here, and these equipment sets really help with it. Then also my core here focus on defense and HP, as you can see. And I've been using this artifact, Troll's Hat, because it gives defense as well and increases the HP of Horus. Everyone has Horus, but if you didn't go for him, you went for a different type of a team, you have to ensure you have a tank who can sustain the damage and have some mitigation like shield. We got a 50% chance of obtaining a shield here. So it's a little bit random, but at least you have that. Okay, so that's some damage mitigation. He also have a chance of inflicting attack penalty, reducing the damage. And he taunts and gets damage reduction and hit recovery as well. So that's why we are using him. Quite a lot of people are using Meredith here because she brings great single target heal, which we need, and also heals allies to help a little bit. This is actually scaling with our other heroes, as it heals them for 25% of their max HP. So she doesn't need any skill points here. So that's why she is so good for that. But since I didn't want to invest any experience resources into her, I went for Anna because I'm going to be using Anna in different sources, in the different dungeons as well. And what I've done here is basically I had to ensure that her HP is way lower than second lowest HP in my team, so she can tank one of the poison spores. And I also got her as much enlightenment as possible to boost her healing just a little bit. So, moving forward, the next big thing was our summoner, our traveler. What I've done here is, the set you see is actually after farming, but I've used something similar. I focused on defense. Okay, in this case, I changed it a little bit. This is my, I believe this is my farm equipment. So if we go here and I go to my plan, you can see that I have a plan for my main character, Fire, where I do damage. And I got the Frost one. So this is the equipment I've been using. And as you can see, although I've been using that, the fire one has more defense, so in theory I should be using that, but I didn't have that previously, so this is the equipment I used, and as you can see, double HP compared to the normal one, almost over 800 defense here, and some attack. The shield of your frost, the frost traveler scales with attack. Sorry, it's here. Scales with attack. So the more attack, the bigger the shield, and this helps Horus to survive. Next point is Hexandra. She's a little bit over leveled. She should be alright with level 70. And the equipment she's wearing is, again, this is something that I gained from farming that, not before. So she was wearing plus basically 4 guardian equipment, focusing on enlightenment and defense. Okay, so as you can see, she actually doubles her HP, and that is quite big here. The last is Ally. Ally was my favorite damage dealer, and as you can see now, he's got a solid set focusing on enlightenment here to deal more derivative poison damage. But before, I was using the rare equipment here, and I focused on attack, and he's not getting hit, so he doesn't need any HP stats or defense. He's not gonna get hit at once. And this kind of stats, if you're looking for thresholds, hopefully this will help you. I'm able to clear level 5. I struggle a little bit with level 6 at the moment, but I'll finally, eventually find a way to beat it, and then I'll post another video. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Stay safe. Bye.